Hey guys, it's Jen here from Nails by Jen. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be a swatching video for you. So if you follow me, you recently saw that Melodysusie sent me one of their dust collectors to review for them. I have a video on that. I'll link it below for you guys if you want to check that out. And then they recently wanted to send me also a gel polish kit. So they sent me this one here. It is called Before Sunrise. I don't know how many are in here. I haven't opened it up yet. I'm really excited to dive in and show you guys this. So if this is something you're interested in, stick around, keep watching. As always, don't forget to click that like and subscribe for me. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. And let's get started. Alright guys, so let's dive in and open this box. I actually did want to tell you also, they sent me this little nail bit here. The number on it is SJ-09. Now I have never used a bit like this, and I actually contacted them because I think that this is a bit to cut out a smile line when you are doing a French. And I apologize if I sound stuffy. I just sneezed like 3 or 4 sneezes and now my nose is stuffed up. So I've never used a bit like this, but they said that you can use it for taking down length as well as cutting out a smile line. Now I never cut out a smile line. I've never done that. I have no intentions of ever wanting to do that, to be honest, but I probably could use this and see how it works in regards to just taking down length. Again, that one is called, the number of that one is SJ09 if you're interested. And I also have a coupon code for you guys. I do not remember offhand what the coupon code is for, what the percentage is, but I will put it here for you guys as well as down below. Okay, let me get this out of the way and let's open up this box. So as you can see, it did get a little squished in the mail, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure nothing inside will be wrecked. Hey, let's see. I love the color of the box, of course. Okay, so they have a 20% off for your next purchase. Something for me. But as I said, I have a coupon code for you guys, and then this is just like a little instruction card on how to apply the product. Oh, and look at it, there's like a little ring in here. That's cute. That's cute. So you can use it if you have any of your like red iguana hands or anything like that, because it is a smaller size, so it'll definitely be like a smaller ring to fit closer up to the nail. So that's super cute, like that. This one has a rose. I don't know if each one has the same ring or if every box will have a different one. I am not sure, but that is really freaking cute. And so it looks like they've probably also sent some type of top coats. So we have a matte top coat, and this one is just a regular shiny top coat. It's a soak-off top coat. I believe the matte one is as well. Yep, they're both soak-offs. I'm going to assume that this will be a tack-free. It does not say it's tack-free, but generally these days the companies are making tack-free ones. And this is a base coat if you want to do it on your natural nails. All right, so how many colors are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4. So 24 colors. Let's get into swatching. Okay guys, so I just went in the box and just kind of reorganized them more so by color. I was going to do it by number, but I don't know if that really would make a difference. So I'm going to swatch them just by color. So I'm going to start with the pink. So I'm going to move this out of the way and grab myself a little swatch stick. And let's start with this one. So this one is called number 23. Now I'm assuming that these are 1 minute cure. I know generally, ooh, I can't even get it open. Oof, there we go. I always cure everything for 1 minute just to make sure. So I have not done anything to these tips. I have not prepped them or anything like that. So I'll just show you in the bottle what it looks like. It's a really nice, like mauvey pink. Dusty kind of pink, I would say. Really, really nice. They are a thicker consistency for sure. They kind of remind me a little bit maybe of like Madame Glam consistency, which I really love Madame Glam. You guys know I absolutely love Madame Glam. So far, this one is going on really nicely. I have never used any of the Melodysusie gel polishes before. I always suggest with any gel polish or gel paints or anything that you do a thin coat, cure, and then do a second coat, so 2 thin coats. So let's just show you how that first coat is. It's really nice. It looks pretty self-leveling, so I'm going to get that into the light. All right, so that is 1 coat. I'm going to get the second one on, and it did self-level really nicely. These are really cute little bottles. And I'm not sure of the price point either because I forgot to look before I started filming, but again, I will put that up in the corner here for you guys so you can get an idea of what the cost is for a kit like this. And that is the second coat. Really nice coverage. As we know, pinks are very hard to apply. They always shadow. Light pinks, I should say, in particular. They tend to shadow if you don't have the most perfect foundation, like a tip like this. Yeah, you can get a lot of shadowing, but this one is applying really nicely so far. All right, and the second one is number 407. They are definitely screwed on real tight, which is a good thing. Let me show you this one. Ooh, this is really nice. This is like a way brighter pink. It's not neon by any means. It's just a really nice bright pink. And I will say that the color swatches on the top, the little stickers, so far have been very close to what's inside. Oftentimes that's really hard for them to get. You know, it's hard to match the color on top really well. Yeah, this color is so nice. A very nice pink. If you guys notice, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm holding my brushes a lot differently lately, and it is simply because my carpal tunnel has been really bothering me, so I'm having a harder time holding things like this. I actually have to hold them between my pointer and my middle finger, but it is helping with the pain, so if you have troubles with holding things, try between your 2 fingers, your middle and your pointer. Okay. This is the first coat. Really nice, and I put it on very thinly. You can see there's a couple areas where it's shadowing, which in my opinion, that's what you kind of want for your first coat because you want it to be so thin that then the second coat isn't gonna make it super bulky and chunky. So I'm gonna get that into the light to cure. All right, so I just pulled out the first one and I just wanted to see if it is tack-free because sometimes they are tack-free. It is not tack-free. So this is quite sticky though. I feel like this would be a really nice gel polish to apply like foils to because I think it would stick really well. I am going to top coat these, and I think what I'm going to do is just do half of them with the shiny top coat and half of them with the matte top coat just so we can get an idea of how the matte top coat looks. All right, so I've got that second one out, number 407, and let's get that second coat on there. This is a really nice color. Now, as I've mentioned in other videos, when you do bright pinks, so the light pinks, we struggle with shadowing. The bright pinks, we struggle with color change. So if you look at the first coat, which is on the right side compared to the second coat, there is a difference in color. So I find with bright pinks, this has happened with my Madame Glam, this has happened with Ugly Duckling, this has happened with my, what are they called? I don't even have them anymore. I can't remember, but other ones as well, where when they cure, the color that's cured turns a little bit darker, and it's something to do with the pigments. I have asked companies, they really don't have much of an answer. I know with Madame Glam, they do eventually transition back to the original color, but it kind of goes through a blotchy stage when it does that. I have no idea how well this one will work or how it will transition back, but just be aware when you do bright pinks like this, just to mention to your clients, you know, there's going to be a little bit of a transition period that they're going to change back. I can't vouch for the Melodysusie ones in regards to that, but generally that is what happens. So I'm just going to finish putting on this full second coat here and then get this baby into the light. I don't know why they do that. It's such a pain in the butt because you love the color. Like, I love this color. And it would be really disappointing as a client if I walked out not having this color, right? But if you explain it to them, they usually understand. And sometimes they may just opt to not even get the color when you say that, which is fine. Like I've had a few clients who I've explained that to, and then they're like, okay, maybe I don't want that color. We'll try something else. All right, let's go into the next one, which is number 54. It is another pink. And oh, it's more of like a peachy pink. Oh, I like this as well. Now I have to say, I haven't stirred or shaken any of these, and they've been sitting for a while, so they may have a little bit of like separation, but with doing swatches, it's not the end of the world. Ooh, I really, really like this color. This is so, so nice. So let's get on our first coat. It's almost like a salmon-y pink, I would say. Ooh, yes, very, very nice. I apologize for the sounds in the background because you guys know I film early, but my neighbors just have been up so early lately, and people have been driving like maniacs around here. Okay, so that is the first coat. Again, there's just a slight bit of shadowing here and there, but that's totally fine because we're going to get our second coat on as well into the light. All right, let's get that second coat on. So generally when I do my Madame Glam swatching videos, I usually don't talk while I'm doing them, but because this is my first time using any of the Melodysusie gel polishes, I just wanted to talk through them and sort of tell you guys as I'm swatching them what I think. So I hope that that's okay. I know you guys have said you enjoy hearing me speak, so I appreciate that very much. All right, so here is our second coat. Really nice coverage. It's a really nice color, you guys. Very, very, very nice. All right, so the next one is number 950, and this looks like it's more of a fuchsia. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Again, the top color is pretty indicative of what is inside, so I will say they've done a good job of that. I'm just gonna give it a little zhuzh, and I'm gonna get that swatched for you. So let's see how this one does. I'm assuming it's going to cover very well, just like the other three so far. They have been really, really nice. I really like this. It's very close to number 407, I would say. We'll see once I cure it. Well, not just cure it, but yeah, I guess cure it, because right now the other one is cured, so it's got a little bit of that color change, that difference in color to it. Maybe I'll pop both the bottles open and show them together side by side in the uncured form. Okay, I'm gonna get that in the light. And let's do a second coat and see if this one even changed much when it cured. Very, very slight change. I'll just show you side by side here. There is a very, very slight change. So this one would not really be one that I think clients would even really notice, even if it did the kind of blotchy transition phase back. I don't think that they would notice. And these ones may not do the blotchy thing that Madame Glam does. They honestly just may transition very smoothly and the client may not notice at all. All right, so second coat on, very, very, very nice. So far, you guys, these are really going on very, very well. All right, so I wanted to show you guys 407 and 905 in their raw form together so we can see the difference. And I would definitely say they're very close, but the one on the left, this one here, which is 407, is a little bit brighter and it's a little bit on the pinker side. Very, very close though, and they're really both very nice colors. All right, so the next one is number 28. Oof, and by the lid, I'm thinking it's gonna be more of a purpley mauvey color. Oh, it's actually more of like a lilac. Oh, you guys, oh! This is so pretty. So, so, so pretty. I'm really trying not to muck up the bottles because you guys know that I like to do giveaways. So every year I do a giveaway of stuff that I have collected throughout the year. So this year I'm thinking I might do it around my birthday in May. So either things that I have either purchased doubles of, or things that I have received that I'm not using or I would just like to give away, or things that I've just purchased to put in the giveaway. They are going to go in the giveaway box. Well, guess what, you guys? This whole collection is going to go into the giveaway. I can see there's a fuzzy here. Let me see if I can get that off. Yes, I am going to put this entire box into the giveaway for you guys because you guys know I love Madame Glam. I'm using Madame Glam, and I just got rid of all of my other gel polishes that I don't use. So I don't want to start adding new collections or new brands because I'm just trying to stick with one. My OCD just wants to stick with like one or two. But it has nothing to do with the quality because clearly the quality of these is very, very nice. So this is one coat of number 28. Beautiful, beautiful lilac purple. So nice. I'm going to cure that. All right, and I'm going to get on the second coat. You guys, I am very impressed with how these go on. I would say comparatively, they really are good. Compared to Madame Glam, which you guys know I really like. The consistency is similar, the thickness of them, the coverage of them, really, really nice so far. They self-level really well. This is a beautiful color. I'm gonna cure that one. And number 997 is more of like a, oh my gosh, periwinkle color. It's definitely more of a cooler purple. Love it. These are such nice colors, you guys. I did notice in the box there looks like it looks like there's quite a few reds, and I'm not generally a red person, but reds are amazing. We've got Christmas coming up. I hate to think about that, although I love Christmas. I just hate to think about the snow because where I live, we can get as low as -40. Yes, friends, you heard me correct. We can get as low in temperature as -40 if you are, and that's Celsius. If you are in Fahrenheit, I believe -40 is -40 in Fahrenheit and Celsius, I think. If not, Google it and you will see how frigid it gets here. And we get lots of snow too. So that's usually the only reason I'm not looking forward to Christmas. I just want to try to get this to focus better. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful color. Oh, this is so nice. And second coat. Really, really nice consistency. I would love to know in the comment section below where you're from and what is the coldest it gets in winter where you're from. Even if it's Fahrenheit, that's fine. I can Google it and see what the conversion is myself. Because I feel like most of you guys are living the dream in hot weather while I'm suffering over here in wintertime. All right, second coat goes on really, really nicely. Very, very pretty. I'm going to cure that one. And number 998, again, another purple. And it's a similar tone, but it's definitely darker. And again, they've done a really good job of matching the little color tab on the top. This one needs to be mixed just a little bit, so I'm going to give it another little zhuzh. Ooh, love it. You guys, these colors are so stinking nice. These would have been really nice for spring, for summer. I mean, let's be real. We can do them in the winter too. Actually, you know what? These purple ones would be really nice winter nails with like iridescent glitters and snowflakes. Yes. Who says you have to just do blue for snowflakes in winter? Nobody. You can do whatever you want. All right, so this is that one there. Again, really nice coverage, really nice self-leveling. I'm gonna get that one in the lamp. And when that one comes out, I will show you guys that one compared to number 997. And then this one is 998 because they are very similar in color tone. The 998 is just darker, so I'll kind of just quickly show those to you when it comes out of the light. All right, let's get this second coat on just to finalize and make sure everything is perfect. I really like these, you guys. So one thing that I will say when it comes to working with a thicker gel polish or a gel paint, you have to move a little bit slower. And I'll show you on the next one what I'm talking about, because if you move too fast, you're gonna get kind of like skip marks and it doesn't apply as smoothly. If you have a thinner consistency, this is beautiful, you guys. If you have a thinner consistency, you can apply things a lot faster, I find, but I'll show you what I mean with the next color. Okay, so I just quickly wanted to show you 997 and 998. So as you can see, they're very much the same in tone. They're on the cooler, you know, purpley, lavendery side, but 998 is definitely way darker. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. And next I have number 934. This is definitely a periwinkle. The other two I would say, I don't know if I would consider the other two periwinkle. I kind of called them that when I first opened them, but this is more of that bluish purple kind of color. Again, really, really good at matching that top sticker. So let's swatch this one. I have no doubts that it is going to go on nearly identical, or if not exactly identical to the other ones. Yes, yes, yes. Very, very nice. So what I was saying before about taking your time in swatching, and I guess I should have showed you because I kind of forgot. I'll have to do it on the next one, is if you go really fast when you don't have any product, or even if you do have product, sometimes it can just cause little skip marks. So you just have to kind of take your time a little bit when the consistency is a little thicker in applying the color, just to take your time to drag that brush. This is a really nice color, you guys. I love them so far. So yeah, you just want to take your time when dragging the brush so you don't get any of those skip marks. I'll try to show you when it comes out of the light on the second coat. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so if you thin out your brush, right, and you don't have like a huge amount, because you don't want to have a huge glob on your brush, but if you drag it really fast, that's what I'm talking about. You see those like dry marks and those kind of bumps and whatever? We don't want that, right? We want to have smooth, smooth application. So that means you just kind of have to take a little more time and drag the color through. Now that technique is amazing to do for nail art. I do that all the time. I call it the dry brush method, right? Where you kind of dry off your brush and then you just drag it across the nail and it kind of skids and creates little skid marks. I don't know why I laughed when I said skid marks. I felt like. So you just want to make sure that you don't drag it too fast. You just take your time and pull that color nice. If it's thinner, you can do that because it's a thinner color, right? It's a thinner, a thinner consistency. This is really nice, you guys. I'm getting it in the light. Yes, when it's a thinner consistency, I find you don't have to work as slowly. You can kind of pull the color a lot faster. But this is not overly thick by any means, not at all. All right, so now we're getting into like the peaches and orange color. So this one is 1063. Let's see how well they matched the lid. Pretty darn close. It's very, very nice. It's a very, very light peach. Again, I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a mix. Really, really nice color. So let's see how well this one covers, because usually colors like this, they don't cover so well. So it's definitely a lot more transparent, but I don't think it's going to be an issue at all on that second coat. I really don't. All right, let's see here. So you can see there's a lot more shadowing, especially right there. And my application wasn't maybe perfect, but I'm gonna get that in the light. Okay, so let's do that second coat. Now this one looks like it kind of changed color in the lamp as well. Again, that just sometimes happens. So as it cured, I'll show you guys. It almost took on more of a yellow tone. It's not yellow, but it definitely changed from more peach to more yellow. So hopefully, like I said, that it'll transition back eventually. And this one is definitely, you know, you would have to absolutely do 2 coats. And I'm just going to see if I can get that second coat to cover really well. This one might be a 3-coater, but I'm only going to do 2 just so you guys can see the color. Yeah, you could do 3, but honestly, I think 2 would be fine as well. And the next one is 1084, another orangey kind of color. Ooh, it's definitely brighter. They did a really good job, again, of getting that color pretty close on top of the lid. So let's get this one in the light, or get it swatched first. And I know someone asked me before, I think they asked me either why I don't swatch underneath the nail, or maybe they asked if I had ever tried swatching just underneath the nail. And that's exactly how I used to swatch for just my clients and for the nail room, so that I didn't have to bother top coating. But because I'm swatching these for you guys to actually see how they apply, I want to apply them on top of the nail as if I was going to apply them on a client, so you can see the consistency, if they shadow, because when you apply it underneath, you can put a big old blob of it if you want to and just cure it for extra longer. And even if it's not cured perfectly, it doesn't really matter. But I really want to give you guys an actual view of how they apply and how they would apply on a client. So again, this one's a little shadowy, but we're going to get a second coat on there as well. All right, so this one actually glows quite brightly in the light, and I think there might be a slight color change as well when this one cured. Again, sort of changing a little bit more on the yellowy orange side. You can see the difference here. It's very, very slight. I don't even know if the camera can pick it up. It's very, very slight. Again, nothing that the client would notice, and most of you may not have even noticed if I didn't point it out, but you know, I'm all about being real and honest. All right, so there we go. Really, really nice color. This is kind of like a, I don't even know, sorbet kind of color, like an orange sorbet. I don't know, that's why, or creamsicle maybe color. Really, really nice. Next one is number 312. Ooh, I feel like this is like a nice Halloween orange. You know, when we do like a very bright, like grape purple with orange. Yes. Oh yeah, I definitely think this would be amazing for Halloween. Okay, let me get a swatch stick here. And on a nice coat. Yeah, this is definitely a good bright orange. This is very like, I want to say it would be kind of like a primary orange. I know orange is not a primary color, but if you mix like primary red with primary yellow and created orange, I think it would be very much in this color tone. I could be completely off my rocker on that. Really nice coverage on the first one, very little shadowing. I'm going to get that into the light. All right, let's do a second coat. This is a really nice orange. Maybe tangerine is what I'm thinking of. I would say, yeah, this is like a tangerine orange. You guys, I am the worst at like describing colors, I swear. I'm really good at colors. Like, you know, my clients will bring in a picture and they'll say, do you have this? And I'll say, no, I can make it though. And I am so good at like mixing. I'm like a good mixologist when it comes to colors. Okay, I'm gonna get this into the light. It's really nice on the second coat as well. Yeah, I'm really good at mixing colors and coming up with colors, but I don't know really how to describe them, so not the greatest at that. All right, number 428. Let's pop this one open. Ooh, this is more, oh, I'm so bad. I don't even know how to describe it. It's more on the reddish orange, I would say. The other one was more, I don't even know, tangerine. We're gonna go with that. This is more on a reddish orange. It's brighter for sure. Really, really nice. Really, really nice color and nice coverage as well. Really nice thin coat. Okay, I'm gonna get that into the light. I'm just gonna show you. Up close, looking good. Okay, you guys, I think, I want to say that, I don't even know if this would be more of the primary orange or not. That's what I'm thinking now looking at this as opposed to the other one, but I could be completely wrong, because to me, primary orange would be if you mixed primary red and primary yellow equal amounts, right? And I feel like it would be darker, more like this than the other one, but it is a really nice orange. It's way more brighter or more vibrant, maybe I would say, and it's darker. Really nice. All right, so next looks like a yellow, number 256. And it is a very soft yellow, like a pastel-y, almost neutral yellow. Really nice. Again, they did a really good job of making that sticker on top match what's inside. I have seen some, you guys, where the sticker on the outside is like, oh, there's a big fuzzy on this one. My bad. It's probably from my swatch stick. You know, cat mom life. Yes, I was saying I've seen some where the color sticker on the outside of the gel polish bottle is like not even close to what is inside the bottle. I don't know why that happens, but these ones are very, very, you know, really quite accurate. So kudos to Melodysusie on that. All right, that is her first coat. Again, a little shadowy. It's similar to, I would say, number 1063, that sort of peachy color, because they're so light. So I'm gonna get that into the lamp to cure. Okay, let's get on the second coat. Again, I have no idea how to describe this color. It's just a very soft yellow. Really, really nice. And it covers quite well as well. Very pretty, very, very soft. Into the light we go. All right, so now it looks like we're moving into more on the reddish tone. So I've got 898 here, and it is a red, really a nice red. On the brighter side for sure. Ooh, it's so nice. Yes, this is primary red, absolutely. This one I can definitely say is a primary red. And it covers so, so nicely. Even one coat, you might be able to get away with one coat if you just were able to take time and just kind of finesse it. But like I always recommend, 2 thin coats. Look at that. Ooh, I have a little hair in there, but guess what? She just gonna stay because I am not trying to fish that baby out. All right, and here we go with the second coat. This is a very nice color, you guys. Very, very, very nice color. Oof, yes. I could see this with like a nude and leopard print. And maybe a little bit of gold accent. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna get that in the light. All right, so next is 430, and I feel like this is gonna be more on the orange side, and I just had them wrong. Yes, so this is an orange. I had them flipped in the, in the box, so I should have done this one first. This is more of like a burnt orange. So let's see how it applies. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna apply very nicely. This is like perfect for fall coming up. Yeah, this is definitely a darker orange. Really, really, really nice. Get on that smooth first coat. All right, take a look at that. Really, really nice. And let's get our second coat on. Oh yeah, the second coat it just finishes it, right? I really do believe it is just the best if you can do a second coat. It just like finalizes it and fills in any little areas and makes it perfect. All right, get that one in the light. All right, so I'm going back to the reds now. It's the number is 1363. And another red. Ooh, it looks very similar to 898. I'll have to see to compare them because they do look very similar. I would say the 1363 is definitely a bit darker. Oh yeah, now I can see the difference. Definitely more on the like darker side, more cherry side. The other one, was more brighter. But they're both I would choose this one, I think. I don't know. I think they're both nice. Let's see. First coat. Nearly perfect coverage. I think you could almost get away with having one coat if you just were able to apply it so perfectly and not overly thick. All right, and let's get on that second coat, and then I'm just going to show you the 898 one right next to this one here, just so we can quickly see the difference between the two of them. Oh, this is so nice. So nice. All right, guys, so quickly, on the left is the 898 and on the right is the 1363. So as you can see, they're very similar, but the 893 is just a little bit brighter. This is definitely more, I don't even want to say darker. It's just more like, this would be the primary red. So I called this one primary red. Nope, sis, I was wrong. This one would be primary red. It's very nice. They're both equally nice. I would say you could use both of them for sure. They're not that close in color that you wouldn't need both of them. You could definitely use both of them. All right, so next up is 1390. This looks like it's going to be a darker kind of red. Ooh, like a brick red. Ooh, perfect for fall. Oh my goodness, this is so nice. I really like this. Surprisingly, I'm not a red person. It almost has like a fuchsia kind of undertone. Like you see when I do a thin coat, like if I do it thin, it almost picks up a little bit more pinkish. This is so nice. Definitely will be so nice for fall. I know I'm not putting these in the giveaway until next year. I apologize, you guys, but you can use them for next fall or summer or spring. Really nice coverage on that first coat as well. Gonna get that in the light. All right, second coat. As I'm looking at the first coat, it almost has sort of like a raspberry tone to it as well. In the bottle, when I first opened it up, I thought, ooh, it looks like a brick red, but it's definitely got a little bit of that raspberry red to it. So nice, you guys. So nice. All right, guys, we're more than halfway through. So this one is number 1418. Let's see what she look like. Ooh, this is kind of a brownish red. Ooh, yes. We're definitely getting into some of these fall tones. Again, you can see that sort of pinkish undertone when you do it on a thin coat. Really nice. It's very similar to the last one, only I think it's got like a little bit more of a brown hue and it's a bit darker. Okay, let me get that into the light. It's definitely more transparent. You know, you can see my nail kind of through there. It's definitely more on the transparent side, but I think with that second coat it'll darken up for sure. All right, so let's see. Oh, it is so nice, you guys. Such another nice color. Really nice. This does remind me of one of the Madame Glam ones, I think, that I really liked for fall. I just can't remember the name of it offhand, but it is so pretty. Ugh. So pretty. I just have to do a better job of applying it on this side because as you can see, I got some of those little skid marks. Okay, I'm going to get that into the light. All right, so the next two actually look like they are going to be a sparkle. So this one is G631. And yes, it is like a chunky red sparkle. So generally with these ones, you want to put them over something because they're obviously going to be fairly, you know, transparent, but it's a really nice sparkle. And it even looks good just like this, you know, that sort of Dalmatian-y type of look. Really nice. So it's got some fine glitter, some sort of like medium. Yeah, I would say there's like fine, small, and medium. That's what I would say I would classify this as. And it looks like they're laying quite flat as well, which is nice because sometimes when you get glitter, you know, gel polishes, they kind of get chunky, and this one is not looking that way at all. So I'm going to cure that one. All right, so depending on how much concentration of glitter you want, you could absolutely leave it just like this if you did it over a red or any color, really, white, nude, black, it would look really nice. But I'm just going to do a second coat so I can show you guys how much more concentrated it will get with a couple of coats. And if it gets really like chunky or anything. And you know, when you're working with glitters, sometimes you do have to just sort of maneuver them around a little bit so you can get them where you want them, so there's not a bunch of like gaps in one particular area. All right, so it doesn't look overly chunky. I mean, there's a little bit of bumps to it, bumpiness, but nothing too major. There's nothing poking out. There's no pokey outies, as I call them. So I'm going to get that into the light for a final cure. And as I said, this one looks like a glitter as well, G642. Let's see. Ooh, it definitely looks more concentrated. Like there's a lot more glitter in this one. Let's see what she look like. Ooh, so this has a very, very fine glitter. Very, very fine. Also, it looks like it might have a little bit of like a red colorant to it as well, so that it's not completely just a clear gel with glitter. Really pretty though. That is really pretty. I think 2 coats is gonna look pretty darn bomb. Okay, let's get our second coat. It looks so nice on the brush. So I wonder if you put like a layer of black underneath, because the brush is black and it just looks, oops, I just touched my hand. It looks so like, I don't know, just amazing on that brush. So it might be a cool idea to just put a layer of black and then put just a layer of this. So you'd only need 1 layer of this stuff. It's really pretty though. I do really like that. Super sparkly. Ooh, look at that sparkle. You could also, after you cure this, if you wanted some of those chunky ones to just kind of pop more, you could take some of this one, the number, what is it, G631, and put some of this on top as well, just so that those chunkier ones just kind of are on the surface and they really, really pop. But this is nice, you guys. This is really nice for Christmas. Okay, so the last ones look like they're more on the white side or maybe nude side. So this is 1099. Let us see. So it does have a little bit of a pink hue, very, 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 very soft pink hue to that. So it's not just white, white. It's definitely a warmer white. Whites are so hard to apply also, just like light pinks. They can shadow so easily. But you just gotta do your best. And it works the best when you have a really nice foundation. So you wanna make sure you don't have a bunch of big lumps and stuff in the foundation of the nail that you built. All right, let me get that one into the light to cure. And ready for the second coat. I will say, as it cured, it did kind of lose a little bit of that pink hue, so again, we won't know until these sit for a while if they transition back to the original color, but you could see there, I didn't show you side by side, but it just a little teensy bit, really barely noticeable. All right, I'm gonna get that in the light. And the next one is 1043. Let's see what this one is like. So this is a white. Yeah, this is just a good white color. Let's see how she goes on. Looks good so far. I apologize for the banging outside. My neighbor is working on something. I don't know what. This goes on really nice, you guys. This is a really nicely pigmented, nice texture, nice consistency. Ooh, like for a white, that goes on really, really well. Highly impressed with that one. All right, so let's go into the second coat. So there was absolutely like no shrinking, no wrinkling, nothing like that. Again, I did apply them in thin layers. Oftentimes if you have wrinkling issues, I feel like it's because you've applied the product too thick. Like the Madame Glam gel paints that they recently came out with, you have to apply them so thin or they wrinkle. So you have to be very careful. But if you apply product thin enough, there should be no wrinkling, and these don't have that issue at all. Such a nice white, you guys. Okay, there's 2 left. This one is 964, and it almost looks like it might have a little gray hue to it. We shall see. Yes, it does. So again, they've done a really good job of choosing the color tabs on top to match what is inside the bottle. This has more of a like little bit of a maybe grayish purpley hue to it. Almost on that little bit of a, yeah, like a purpley lavender kind of color white. Really nice. It's a nice white. Love that. Such a different white than I'm used to. And let's get that second coat on. And again, it covered really nicely. Even in that first coat, it was very nice. I'm going to actually pull all 3 of the, you know, what I would consider the whites. I'm going to pull them all together and show you guys the difference, because one has more of like a pink hue, one is like your typical white, and then this one has more of like the little bit of purple in it. Very cool. All right, guys, so here are all 3 of them together. So this one is the one that has the more pink hue to it, 1099. This is the regular just white, 1043. And then this one has the little bit of purplish hue to it, which is 964. They're all really nice. And maybe you guys wouldn't even consider these, you know, whites, quote unquote, but I would put them in like the white category, because to the naked eye, unless you put them against a white, like that would look white to me, right? So very, very nice, very soft. And I think they're a really nice addition to this kit. All right, guys, and this is the last one. And again, it looks like a sparkle. This is G024, and it is a holographic glitter. Ooh, you guys know I love me some glitter. So it's got super fine glitter, and I would say super fine and fine. Really, really nice. Again, this is a transparent one, so you could either just do it over a nude nail or a neutral nail, and then, or you could do it over any color as well. This is an additive one, right? So either way, whatever you put this on, it is going to sparkle, baby. And again, it is not chunking up. Nothing's poking out on the sides. I really love that. So pretty. All right, so I'm going to do a second coat just so we can see how much more concentrated it gets with a second coat. This is probably one of the ones that you would really only do 1 coat. I mean, depending, I guess. You could do this over a silver. So if you had a silver glitter that was more concentrated, and then you did a layer of that, and then added a layer of this, you would get that extra holographic. Oh, it is so sparkly. I apologize. It doesn't want to focus on the swatch stick. It wants to focus on my hand for some reason. There we go. That's better. So nice. All right, you guys, so I've got both the top coats here, the matte and the shiny one. And like I said, I'm going to do some of them in matte and some of them in shiny. So I think what I'm going to do is half of them, and I'll do the ones with the sparkle. So I'll start with the last to the middle. So the holographic one to somewhere around the orange ones, I'll do in the shiny, in the shiny top coat, because obviously we want to see how those sparkles look shiny. And then I will do the rest of them in matte, just so we can get an idea of how they look. And then I will also throw these swatch sticks into the box so that whoever wins the package will have these swatch sticks for themselves. All right, guys, so I'm going to start off with the shiny top coat, and I'm not going to show you me top coating all of them, but I do want to show the top coat on at least one nail so you guys can get an idea of the consistency, if it's tack-free, etc., etc. And again, this is my first time using them, so I have no idea what to expect. So the consistency of the shiny top coat is not overly thick. Looks like it's definitely a nice consistency, not too thin either, because if they're too thin, I find that then you would feel every little bump and crevice of any glitter that you put on, and that can be really annoying. So I do like sort of a medium viscosity when it comes to top coats. You guys know I love the Young Nail Stain Resistant, and I could even go a little thicker on the Young Nail Stain Resistant. I do love the Young Nail Stain Resistant, but even if it was a little teensy bit thicker, that would be okay with me. So that is one coat. I'm just gonna flip it upside down for a second so that it doesn't slop to the side, and we'll see if I need to do a second coat over this glitter or not, or if it covers it really well. So again, I'm not sure if it is a 1 minute cure or not, but I am curing it for 1 minute in my UV LED lamp, and I'm not sure if it's tack free, so we'll see when it comes out if it is tack free. Okay, so it has come out of the lamp, and it is completely tack free, and there are no bumps or anything. It feels perfectly smooth, and it doesn't feel rubbery either. I have another tack free one. I don't remember which one it is. Oh, I think it's the cheapy one from eBay that I use when I'm doing all my swatches, and it's almost rubbery. So I don't really like how it cures. I think I would order the Born Pretty one or something instead, because that one also is really smooth. So this is really nice right out of the light. I am going to now do a matte one so I can show you how it looks. So I'll just take this one here, and here's the matte top coat. If I can get it open, there we go. Again, let's check the consistency. Yeah, it looks very similar to my 2M Beauty one. And matte top coats, you generally have to really give them a good shake because the, additives will settle to the bottom. This one looks like it's still mixed pretty well. I will say, as soon as I opened it, it does have a bit of a funky smell. I could smell that right away, but that just happens sometimes with gel polishes, gel paints, top coats. Some of my other stuff smells weird too. So let's get this on. Again, I'm unaware or unsure if this is a tack-free. It's not overly thick, which is nice. Some other ones that I've tried in the past from different brands have, in my opinion, they just were too thick for me to apply. I did not like to apply them super thick. The 2M Beauty Matte is currently my favorite, but let's see how this one fares. All right, so here it is out of the light. Sorry, it's not focused there. It's definitely matte, really chalky, and let me see how it feels, because again, sometimes the matte ones, I can't handle how they feel. No, this one feels really nice. Really nice, very smooth. It's not super thick or anything like that. Really, really nice. All right, guys, so finally I just wanted to open up the base coat and show you now. I'm not going to be using it on myself. I don't do gel polish natural nail manicures, so I wouldn't use this on anyone, but I do want to just see what the consistency is like. It's very much like the top coat. It's a medium viscosity, nothing too thick. It looks like it would be good, and it is a soak off, so again, it doesn't have a weird smell, or does it? No. It does a little bit. I don't know if the other top coat does. If the shiny one, I never noticed. No, the shiny one doesn't, but the base coat and the matte one seem to have just a little bit of an odd smell. Again, it's nothing against the company. I'm sure it's totally fine. They do have ingredients on their list, and I asked the gal that I was corresponding with if MSDS sheets were available, and she said yes upon request. So if you wanted something like that, you could absolutely ask them for that as well. All right, guys, so here they are. Again, I apologize for the banging in the background. They look really nice matte. Honestly, these summery ones all look so nice matted out. And then we've got the shiny ones, and you can see my fingerprints on them from putting them on here, and they all look very nice as well. I love those sparkle ones, and again, they're really smooth. Obviously on the sides they're a little bumpy because I didn't go through and like file the sides or anything like that, but I do like the top coat, and I love all of the colors. They're really, really nice. Alright guys, so that is it for all 24 of the colors. I have to say I'm highly impressed with the pigmentation, the viscosity, and the consistency of the gel polish. I really, really like them. And really, this collection could take you throughout the whole year. You can definitely use a lot of these ones here in the spring and summer, then moving into fall, and then into winter and Christmas. Really, this is a great collection. It is again called, let me just look here really quickly, Before Sunset. That is the name of this collection. I actually would highly recommend it. Now, I'm not going to be using these on my clients because I'm putting these into the giveaway, and as you guys know, I love using my Madame Glam, and I have so many gel polishes from Madame Glam, so I'm just going to continue using those ones. But I really, really like these, you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share it with someone else, and as always, have an amazing day.